Bow, 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 bow. Okay, we're here. We got this. We're doing it. I'm actually a couple minutes before usual time, so that's good. But I am so stupid. No, I don't want to go to my Google account.
You might want to get a guide
Stupid
if you're not familiar
phone.
with the area.
Phones be stupid, and I am idiot, so. Oh.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Okay. Did not want to have. Ah, my cap!
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Shit. This is a lovely way to start tonight. You know, doing everything wrong and weird and stupid. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Talk to the front sentries and ask them, where are your nipples? Where are your nipples? Oh, come on. Tell me where your nipples are. Where are they? Woe is me. Fuck these. Okay, I got something out of that.
Activity serves no
I don't
purpose
know.
whatsoever.
Where am I supposed to go now? I wasn't wanting to do the surprise quest. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, it's all the way over that way. Oh. I'm still doing the Archon quest. It's Archon quest on a line. I think there was a thing I was supposed to do and I just wasn't paying attention again. But I got a lot of things to do. All I know is like it's gonna be weird. Oh, I gotta talk to this guy, Sutora, Satudo, yeah, Bing Bong,
Wow, Tumaini, our hero.
Tumaini.
We actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
It's a 300-calorie bottle of soda.
Thank you for
Holy
standing
shit.
guard this whole time.
It's all
Auto
good.
replay's not on either.
Honestly, it's not been that much work. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack.
Well,
I've spotted a bunch of
I think it was a
Abyss
good
Order
day for
operatives,
me
but
at
they
least
weren't
so
acting
far
hostile,
because like
just
I
hanging around.
had to work.
There were even
I was
moments
in
where they
AC
seemed to be
most of the
meditating.
day. I got
At
to
least
have pizza
that's what it
for the
looked like to
first
me.
time in several
Maybe it's
weeks.
part of their religion
It
or
was
something.
delicious.
Out of an abundance of caution, I asked
I'm
some shamans
kind
from
of
the tribe
hyped.
to take a look
And
see if
then
there was
tomorrow I
anything
don't have to work.
nefarious at work.
I'm
But
happy.
They didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to
It's gonna be
religious ceremony
great.
and left them to it.
I'm kind of excited about that part.
Huh. Interesting.
Huh.
The more time
Interesting.
they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, besides, as soon as everything's in place,
Sounds like morale is pretty.
I do like how like every month like there's more stuff to do at least, you know, because like I would probably get annoyed pretty fucking quickly if, you know, I had to like spend extra time between now and then when like the next update comes out, to be very fair. But
Is that Tumaini?
I still gotta play
What
other
brings you here?
games
Is this like a meet and greet?
very soon.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war.
Yeah.
One-on-one chat with our great hero? That could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
You wanna smash?
How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
I think he kind of likes that.
I'm sorry, great hero, but
What Paimon guess?
may I challenge you to a fight?
Can I challenge you to
What? How can you be so...
No, of course not. But I am still on patrol.
Ugh.
He wants to
Keep us on death.
smash.
Just pick one or the other, will you?
So we fight him or he smash. He gets smashed. He's not getting smashed. If he wins, he gets smashed, but he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win. We know he's not gonna win. We're not letting him win. Oh, we don't even get a. We don't even.
Obviously, I never
We don't even get to
expected
do it.
win,
She
but
just goes over and
until
kicks his
now,
ass.
I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us.
Well, that
I'll be
sucks.
bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you.
Well, some
Paimon
people
can't
connect through
keep up with you.
conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay.
Well, to each their own.
Not at all. We haven't spotted.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
Okay, interesting, I guess. But you know, he's going to be a weird guy, anyways.
So, did the
Einstein.
guards find anything?
No.
Nothing much, no. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Kentalo.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
Yeah,
Can't imagine
she
anyone
looked
would
and sounded
wake you up in
hungover,
that
so it's
state.
just like, yeah, no, just leave her alone.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value. but
That's
regardless,
what?
what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order and
Yeah, that's right.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was
Okay.
vague, but it seemed as if some noise. Hard to say.
Some noise?
I don't think it had any. It's.
It
like
shouldn't have anything to do with it. It's
a
gonna be weird.
signal that
That's for
exists
sure.
On a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with our.
Oh. So even no wonder the shamans at Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the.
If that's the Council of Granny in war,
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, sure. What is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
You mean only select individuals can see them?
Yeah.
Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche.
Oh, so she's saying she's
Or
just fucked up.
Extreme negativity embodied in physical form. It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple.
All right, we get it. Granny eats Lee's.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. Anyway.
Oh, Paimon.
the short
Paimon's still
answer
Paimon.
is
We know she's still Paimon. Paimon's still Paimon.
Hey, I'm not that.
And we just got feet.
Care to elaborate on what happened?
We also just now got feet. We got sit lolly feet.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Yeah, she's not happy. She's never happy.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact.
She
Whether
wants
that's
to hold the
handholding or
hand.
otherwise.
She wants to hold the hand. You can tell she's a lesbian. She wants to hold the hand.
That's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, that really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether. Sorry if that comes. Actually, Paimon feels like.
No, yeah, no,
Whoever
the
this
girl was
girl
fucking
is,
strange. She was
she sounds
weird.
like bad news.
She sounds. Yeah, because you want to smash.
Okay,
You
well,
wanna
you're
smash
clearly
beans.
Just jumping to conclusions. It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by. At the very least, we should remain. Sounds sensible. Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
That's what Silali wants to do right now. She's just like, she wants to do that with the traveler. She's just like, fuck me. That's exactly what it is.
It's settled then. Let's go check
Just
on her.
like. Sitlali is motherfucker. I have to do another thing that I don't wanna do, but It's gonna have to happen for me. And I don't wanna fucking do it, but I might have to fucking do it. I have all this stuff that's just open available right now. I'm just not gonna collect it yet. I am, though, collecting Hero's Wit at the moment. Yeah, I'm just collecting all this right now. 100%. Which it should. If I go like this, auto add. Yeah, it should give me level 50 right off the bat. I still gotta get Kiwara to level 50. Like, damn it. I have to get Kiwara to like the next level area, so I have to do like Inquisitus Baptist Church. I can't do it right now either. It's just like, yeah. Just making weird noises. That's basically what it is today. It's just making weird noises. Just some weird ones. That's all it is. But when it comes to like leveling up certain characters, I need to do that. I should probably do Jean next when it comes to leveling up, because obviously she's way more important than level her up right now. Because of how everything is working, but I have to, you know. Memories of Flowing with color 3. Okay, so still gotta go back and do that. Son of Beach. Flowing. Nightwind. Continue. Where is it?
All the world holds.
I gotta try to find that one because I keep not doing it. I gotta do it. Apparently I got to. It's part of the story. The Truth of Battle of the Seven Colors. Okay, so where is it then? Truth of the Battle of the Seven Colors. Is it up here? Oh, it's that one. Okay, go to the Great Shaman of Shamanis. Shamanis titties. Shamanis. Have to go in her. Have to go down here. Obviously. What is it doing right here? It's just like, you know, we don't want to message you today. Today is the today for you. The fuck was that?
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests.
You
to the end.
suck, dude.
You talk a big
Your
game for
mustache
someone
is
who lost
stupid.
the most out of the entire priesthood.
Oh, well, that's okay. He's a bitch.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Yes.
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
We should just run.
Yeah, with the hero of Natland here, Granny Eatsley will be on her
Best behavior.
Sure, whatever you say.
Oh, it's the traveler and her companion. That does make me feel better.
We want to ask about the technique
Oh,
you
yes.
inherited from Wheat Zealing.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Lolly?
She beat them in a duel, so what? There's no reason to be terrified. Lolly is someone worthy of love and respect.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head.
You know she likes it though. She's just like,
I'm Granny
what?
Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that.
Well, I do. And the blush.
Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
You will definitely go down with a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we...
Elder Tlepo.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Heart deep.
Is that one blonde bimbo?
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was...
Friend.
Friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us...
That's not possible.
You forget
Baram!
yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
I like Baram. He's just so massive and big. He's kind of cool though. It's just like I don't know if he can actually see through the headpiece or not, but he's giant. And I'm 6'2", so I should know how big you sometimes feel when you're over 6 feet. He's like 7 foot something.
Great shaman. My sincere apology.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct. So, mind your manners.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our...
Biram? Oh, it's Biram. I thought it was Baram. Baram. Bam 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 bam. You bitches. Who is the pussy? You don't know what to put. It was you, Shogun. Chogun these nuts. You are a bitch. You like, let's run. It's really easily. Let's get out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out kind of guy. He's not. He's a bitch. He's such a bitch.
Hey, he seems pretty happy.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scrolls.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me.
Claw. Did you just lick her?
Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
But don't say that. The little baby can still be a baby. Little baby can still be a cutie. He can be a cutie still. You can't just take the cutie away from the baby. That's my baby. You can't take that away from him.
So,
That's the one way. That's the one thing I would disagree with. It's Lolly. It's just no. He's a little baby still. It don't matter if he's like a giant old bird. He's a baby.
He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time we got to know each other. She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
Fight me.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get back
That
to
is
business.
true.
I hate talking about the past.
He's a baby. He's just a baby.
200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw? I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon?
What was the I need to know. Does he just like, I want to cuddle, please, I want to cuddle with you. Let's go. I will hug on to you, we'll cuddle, we'll watch a movie together. We can watch Pixar's We have all the fun in the world. Be calm. Barum, why do you look so fab? Why are you so big?
Hey there, Chief Biram. Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last...
I'm just...
Actually, we have good news. We found another clue.
I'm all ears.
Chief Barum.
It's the Battle of...
Wheat Zealin's claim to fame? That sounds promising.
True, but Granny...
Is that so?
Hey,
Lord.
don't complain.
I still don't like the birds,
That wasn't
those
my
owl
intention.
things, but like
It
if
was a
he
comment
wants
on
to
my
be
own
an adorable
failings.
being, he has every right to be an adorable being. I will 100%
duty,
respect the
great
adorable
children.
beingness.
Why
Venus.
bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time.
If I may, memory is sacred. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny.
Now
Eatsley.
I might need to be, I
Even
might be
so,
wearing this right now, but
as a priestess,
these are
I
my.
trust you
I should
wouldn't
probably
leave
not
something like
be
that
mentioned.
to
I'll probably
chance.
make like an actual video
I
of this
get
at
your
some point. But
point.
these are my. Oh shit, they're even worse now. Fuck, I'm gonna have to put more tape on them. Son of a bitch. These are my 599, my HD 599s. They're awesome. I've had them for several years now, and the headband is just like dying on me right now, so I am a bit upset about that. I'm gonna have to add more tape to it. I need to find out where we put the tape. I think I took the tape to work, but I need more tape because like the headband is dying, and it's like a weird kind of light pleather kind of headband, so like, and they don't have like a replacement for it, so I just need to like get more tape because the headphones still work. They still sound phenomenal. Everything still works on them, you know. I got like a dent on this side. I don't know how I got a dent on this side, but everything still works. They're still fabulous. They are very comfortable. The plush headphone cups are just lovely. And, you know, I just adore them. But I need to get more duct tape. I'm probably going to get more duct tape tomorrow. I'm going to probably, like, wrap this whole thing up. Because now, even more, the headphone is starting to flake off and fall apart and get in my hair. So I gotta clean that up. Because, like, you know, like, they're mine. And I don't really care if, like, you see that they're wrapped with duct tape right now. Because, like, they're, like, straight one. No, wrong one. Weak game. It's like, I don't care that you can see that they're wrapped with like duct tape in here, you know? I'm fine with that kind of like fact because it brings out the character of the headphones. I have to look over here so I can see like my monitor of that way. But I like them, and the only issue is like this pleather cup, like this pleather headrest it's very, very comfortable, but the pleather on it is like falling apart. Like, I don't know if you can see it from that way, but like it's falling apart like all over the place. So I gotta like do something. But they don't make replacements for that. They make replacement cups for these. They do not make replacement headbands. So I need to just get more duct tape, like black duct tape, and just like wrap this whole thing. It'll protect them a little bit longer and keep it going, you know, because like I don't want to spend more money. I know these things are like $100 now. I bought these things when they were $200, like four or 5 years ago, when these were brand new on the market. That's when I bought these mothers, and they were freaking great. And they still are, but now they're like $100 pair of headphones, and because like, you know, they have several upgraded models, you know, and I don't think I need to get those yet because these things are still like perfectly fine. There's no like
Of
FOMO
course, the one time I wish
with these
you could read
headphones,
my
but like
mind,
I love
it
them.
doesn't work. Oh no, that's
Oh my
not-
god, she can still read mine.
It's not important. Rest assured, Baram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks then.
I'm taking a quick peek at something. Sundara. Get the fuck out of here. No, I wanted to take a look at something real quick. Like, it's not even gonna be worth looking at that. Like I said, these things are now like $100 headphones. Like, if I double check, like, because they're the 599 SEs, they should still be about like $100 now. HD 599 SE. No, yeah, about like $112. But like I said, I bought them when they were like closer to $200 when they first launched. So it's about time, you know. Well, you can get them for like $100 apparently, and then other options you can get them for like $200-300, which is insane. But no, they're great. I love them to death still. But if you want to upgrade, I guess maybe to go with the 505s. Those things are the brand new ones, and they are freaking fantastic for everything, with new bass and still wired, which I love that. And still open back. I love open back, but that's $329. That's just insanium. Insanium. And then like there's new like it's like a lot of things, and I just don't want to upgrade right now. Like that's why I'm like when I get a chance I'm gonna get like more duct tape and like duct tape the headband more, because like it's just falling apart, and I don't they still work great. I don't want to get rid of my 599s yet. Plus, like I said, I don't really have the money to actually get an actual upgrade unless I just get another pair of these for like $112. Because, like I said, they were about 200 like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, and then now they're fucking cheap. So
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified. But that's not why I'm here.
Fine.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
because no one has proof.
Navland has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders.
Oh, fuck
After
off,
all,
Chogan.
Everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
That is true.
We know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think
Yes.
she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatsealing most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it, proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
Yeah, now they're gonna be like, do we even mention it, or do we have anything like that? Why is she looking at us like that?
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of
That-
us have ever heard of that technique.
What's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her technique. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals.
Weird.
So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatsealing's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy.
But that's kind of dumb. You have printing presses, you have the ability to write books, you have ability to put things down onto, or ideas down onto not paper, sound recording devices in some kind of aspect. Why didn't she write any of this information down then? Why does she apparently knows so much that she just splits it up with like hundreds if not thousands of different people?
Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques.
Oh great,
The
we have to
family
go
fell
somewhere
through hard
else.
times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still,
But if they inherited Huitzilin's secret technique, shouldn't...
well, it's the only thing I can.
All right. Give me.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the That's because the request came.
It's because the request came from some random asshole who we have no idea who he is, and then you got Chogan over here just choking off against the statue right there. I love that. Just like Chogan doing his Chogan. You know, he's just factor baiting all over the place. Where am I supposed to go? Baram, keep doing what you're doing, dude. You're fine. Can I just get to the thing and let me go upstairs now, please? I just gotta get to the terrible way. I don't want to go the other way because it takes a bit more time. This way, I can just. I went to the roof. Son of a bitch. Is there anything in this hole? There's nothing in that hole. I wish there was something in that hole. It would have been very, very nice to have something in the hole. Who the hell is that? Oh wait, no, that's Montelosian, and that's his the blah 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 blah.
This battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result.
Well, to be fair, just because you can't find evidence of something that took place hundreds of years ago, if not thousands of years ago, doesn't mean it never happened. You know, just because you can't find specific evidence fully doesn't mean it just didn't, or that it was false. It's kind of dumb to say it like that. Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still worthwhile. We might not be able to prove that it happened, but doesn't mean it didn't happen. Because historical records could have, you know, just got lost. Apparently everybody who was involved in this battle has already died or passed away long, long ago. So we can't have direct conversations with people about it. And apparently the people who own the right to keep going on with like the teachings and whatnot in that school, they don't know anything about it fully. They just know, oh, well, our teacher said it happened, so it happened. We were taught that it happened, so it happened. And then now we gotta find some random group of people and see if they know anything.
Not asking for your opinion. Traveler, you came to me for help with your. You thought looking into the back instead of wasting time. You.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full.
What makes you say that?
Yeah,
It's kind of. It's kind of like. It's kind of like. It's a bit straw man-y, like, kind of like, it's kind of like silly to argue it, but technically, if I could compare it to one thing that I could think of right now, or at the top of my head, that they can't really technically prove that that thing happened, that this war happened, that they can't prove that Hatsu Mami had, you know, the super ability that ended the War of the Seven Colors or whatever. No one can prove it. Everyone says it was, but then some were saying no, and all sorts of yada 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 bullcrap. The closest thing I can think of that would compare to that, right off the top of my head, would be, was Jesus a real person? Historically, we do think that Jesus was real. Religiously, I believe Jesus was real. But then there are people who don't think Jesus was real at all because they don't think, oh, well, just because historians found evidence in other writings outside of the Bible, and he was written in the Quran and the Quran and the other fucking book, and in Hinduism, just because he's also written in there doesn't mean, oh, he's real. But it's like the closest I can think of, like right off the top of my freaking brain, to be like, Well, just because you don't have proof of it, you have oral story of said event happening, and you still have writing of said event. You know, it's kind of right there, really. It's kind of the same thing. I don't know specifically if we have like full on like archaeological evidence. We kind of think we do know where Jesus is like buried for one. We kind of have evident like artifacts that we attribute to being Jesus, and we kind of, if I remember correctly, we also kind of know where he was born, where he lived. But could you say he was a real person? It kind of could be put up to debate, just like what's going on with the story here. It's weird, and it's really stupid to bring up Christianity and Jesus Christ and to a video game thing, but I guess it is the first thing I could think of that was had like anything similar to what they're trying to say here.
By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Because, like, we have evidence that this battle happened. We have oral history that this battle happened. We have written history that this battle happened. But there are people who still don't believe that the battle even happened.
Gotta pick a good date.
Just saying.
Gotta pick the right location.
Again, it's a video game it's comparing a video game make-believe thing to a religious belief system kind of thing.
Up. In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Very much so! Your face offends me right now, along with the bowl cut.
Man, this is generational.
And then that guy in the background, just staring. Which I forgot what his face is. His face was a
Whenever I
name.
misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
I wonder what Lolly looks like in those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions.
It's super easy to throw her off too, and I love it. She's like so easy to get thrown off.
Family studied under wheat ceiling, right?
God dang it. Wheat mommy.
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately.
He himself looks about 25 to 30-ish. Bare minimum. And let's say I've seen some elderly people in this area. They live up to approximately maybe 70 years old. His father may have lived to 70. Probably had him around like maybe, actually no, I'll say maybe like 60. 50, 60, because that's where my dad is right now. I would say maybe like with that, like it's at minimum like 80 years ago, at minimum, his grandfather was probably dealing with Hatsumiku, and Hatsumiku died somewhere after that, between there and now, and then I'm still wondering how old these fucking bitches are.
Sealing didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood.
So apparently they were all, so
out,
she is
shaman
definitely older.
techniques aren't that useful outside
I'm
the
still trying to figure out how
priesthood either.
old she is.
So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true
And so
power of
Lolly's
those
in the
teachings.
background, just like looking at cool things.
After all, Wheat Sealing was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know
Ow,
which
ankle.
techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember?
Decide the outcome of a battle? Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Wheat Sealing would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Wheat Sealing's most gifted.
Well, looks like we're back where we...
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Allier, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
This is what I mean. This is why I kind of had the only comparison was, you know, Jesus. Unfortunately, I wish I could think of anything else. Maybe, no, because we actually we do have sort of that. Maybe, no, we have evidence of that too. I'm not gonna say Bigfoot. God damn it, I'm not. It's not. I'm not even gonna bring in the skunk ape. No, Florida man, skunk ape. Pew, big eye, big monk.
Put together an interview, but that's not going
Which
to
is kind of
hold in
actually
academic
funny.
circles.
Now that I think about it, funny and funnily enough, when it comes to the skunk ape, Florida does have monkeys. We have several islands and national parks in the state of Florida where escaped monkeys are thriving right now, and the possibility of, you know, a gorilla maybe escaping at some point and living and having like lived inside a national park somewhere and like coming out and scaring some people, like being really stinky too. That could probably fucking happen. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's probably more the skunk ape than anything. Just like an escaped gorilla.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Because the last time a skunk ape was actually seen was fucking long time ago.
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, Huitzilian stories were passed down to us as well. Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid it. And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one...
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
And Sitloli's just like, I'm gonna go over this way. I don't even care.
Really?
Well, it's Huitzilian's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Probably not.
Unfortunate.
I studied maps of Natland before we left Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Sitloli does. She
Could your
knows.
ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Shaman?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitzilian's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
What?
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
See, I knew she was gonna freaking know.
Yes?
Obviously
It's
she
been more
would.
than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
It's been more. So they are definitely like 500-600 years old. Definitely. She's an old. She. Granny. You sexy. Hey Granny, you sexy. Hey Granny, you sexy. Hey Granny, you sexy. Can I get your
That
number?
location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Precisely when Huitzilin was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertip.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Sitlali? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Really?
Out of print, huh?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must. It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare.
Well,
and
obviously she'd be
valuable.
a weeb. She would be a weeb.
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Gucci. It was Yai Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
Oh my god.
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre...
Just leave the books to me.
Of course. Sounds like.
Once we get there, it'll take.
Well, I'm sure Miss
Oh,
Sitlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I haven't.
Well, what do you think, Traveler?
Let's break for the day and meet tomorrow. Battlefield's not going. It's been there for freaking hundreds of years. It's not going anywhere now.
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great
Yes.
shamans have important.
My guess is that she just wants to sleep
But
in.
that's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Paimon's just like, what the fuck is going on?
All right, as Miss Sitlali
What the fuck is going on here?
instructed. Let
Like, what the fuck is going on here? Paimon doesn't know it. I think she does know, but she's just like not peculiarly aware of what is being read in our brains.
Sorry. I just wanted to ask. Is Granny Eatsley...
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good.
She's good. She's
You're
happy.
really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great
Everyone
hero,
keeps saying
you're
over
probably
200
the
years.
only
I'm
one
starting
who
to think
isn't
she's definitely
intimidated by her.
500 years old. It makes sense with her name being Sitlali, you know. That makes sense when you think about Japanese culture and whatnot. It's a Chinese game, but go with me on this. When you think about Japanese culture, you know, and all them lollies being, you know, over 1,000 years old and shit like that. That's what it's gonna be like right there. Some come in and hear that voice and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, her name is Sitlali, or Granny Eatsley. She's over 200 years old. She doesn't look like a lolly, so you can't say she is. But it's kind of funny with the way her name is pronounced, that it's kind of like, you know, lolly. Cool, you know, using like manga and doujins and stuff like that, you know, and anime and hentai and all that shit. Put it all together, and a lot of the times the lollies are like 300 to 500 to 1,000 years old and extremely powerful. Think about like Gate for a minute. You have like 2 or 3 lolly-esque characters, and one of them is like 200 years old, and another one's like is over 1,000 years old. It's crazy. Rory Mercury is like freaking ancient. I think if I remember, it's like she's like 10,000 years old or some shit like that. I don't freaking know.
Well,
Shit's crazy.
That's quite consider.
Wait, didn't you say you had
What did you think I meant?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years? Now Paimon's worried about your health.
No, I've had enough socializing for one day.
That sounds about right. If you're just alive if you live for an extended period of time compared to everybody else, it makes sense that you would just want to get freaking wasted.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Well, you don't want me to read your mind anymore. Aw. It's very easy to tell when you're like really into her, you know that, right, Eatsley? You seem very, very into her a lot of the times when we're having the mind reading issue going on. Granny Eatsley. Oh, that's right, it's all the way up there. What the F? Son of bitch. Wait, how the fuck do I get back up there? Okay, I probably can go that way, because I think if I remember correctly, I have to jump in that, then it's going to shoot me up in the air, and then I have to hit another thing, and it's going to shoot me up in a different location. Son of a biscuit eating bitch butthole, where the fuck? Damn it. It's just so high up there. It's just so high up, dude. You have to like find a different way to get up there because like the thing is like right here, and then you gotta like find another way to get all the way up there, and it's just like way up there, and it's just, like really annoying. And now my bird can't climb. Like, can I climb that myself? Might be able to climb that. If I try, I might make it, but I might die. I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I might have enough stamina to get up there, unless I can get to a point which let me do it. It's going to take a minute, so I'm just going to let it do its thing. And have fun. I don't have to really do too much, actually, if I think about it. That's a snack. Falling in love with you. Yeah, if I just take it slow, it's gonna take a little bit, and I can just like look at a text message or something, and then I'll make it up to the top with no problems, no problem at all. Just takes a minute.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
What
Further up?
Leads you to a hot air balloon. What?
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. Let's see if my stash is still here.
That's fine.
Great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Yeah, it looks like a menace that wants to eat all your snacks, you lolly. And there's her booze. And she's just chugging that shit.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually.
So is this gonna stop us from reading each other's minds?
That should do it. You're not wrong. Oh, hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely?
I thought it was gonna be kissed.
Please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse. That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot.
Just keep it, maybe some other kind of,
The human soul.
needing
To
will
lose the
happen.
boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Wait.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty
Is Lily drunk? She's not making much sense.
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease her. That's what Paimon would do.
I'm not good at this. Sorry, I said we could be I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating. Someone people are scared.
Yeah,
She's just a tsundere.
insist on living so far away.
When you live as long as me, the color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its
That was the most
fragrance,
coherent sentence
but
she's
it
said
doesn't
so
last.
far.
With the passing of the seasons, even if the same plot of soil, that's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day. Just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
To be fair, that also makes it easier to, you know, drink down
See, Lolly.
your memories.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really?
Yeah.
Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
Yep. And we don't have... she's not speaking. All the more reason to remember them. I see a thing over that way. I have a friend who only lives in my memories now. In fact, you could say my memories are the sole proof that she existed in this world. So sometimes I tell myself, as long as I remember every single friend, they will never truly die. Instead, they will live on in the world of my memories. When friends create memories together, there's always something to hold on to. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. And she's drinking more.
Is Sweet Lolly alright?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Sweet Lolly, maybe take it easy?
I'm not drunk. I remember everything. Just gotta think of a risk.
Uh-oh, not this again.
I'm fine.
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us?
Bye. Gonna walk.
She just doesn't need us to worry about her. I'm just saying, she a freak. She weird. I love her, but she weird. Granny Easley. Granny Easley. Needs to stop being such a freak. Well, I should probably go over that way and grab that because it's here in my eyes now. I see. I gotta get it now. Yo, kept stealing her chicken. Bastard. Bastardos. Oh, shit. Double the fowl. Double the chicken. No. Ah, no! God, no! I didn't notice. I didn't notice. Son of a bitch. I murdered rated sugar mummies. No. Oh, God, no. Please, no. God, no. I fell to my death.
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth. All ice on you.
That was all my fault. I did not think I was gonna have to do that. Jump up this way quickly. You gotta get away from those assholes. Those assholes are gonna be in my way. They're gonna cause me a problem right now. So I gotta get away from them right now. I was not expecting it because I wasn't paying attention to, you know, my stamina, and then I just, you know, I said wasn't paying attention, and this is not where I needed to be. It's not what I need to be at all. I don't know who you are. I don't care what you are. You can go away from me. Where is? Son of a bit. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna eat some food. I'll save her with the foods. And then from there I can do the other thing, which would be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's go with that one. What? No, I pressed the wrong one. Yes, just give it to her. She will be fine. I will make it over here once I find my way that way. And then climb up the freaking stair ladder thing again. And try to find my way to that point again. Because I fucked up. I should be able to heal instantly right here. Heal me! Do it! Thank you. I have to climb up this again, which is gonna take some time, but it's not gonna be that bad because like it wasn't as bad. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. And hopefully I don't fuck up and fall off the face of a cliff again and not have any stamina to get across. Because that's what I did. And then she died. A horrific death. Horrific. Horology. Death. Because I'm an idiot. We have a long way to freaking go until I can get over there and grab that waypoint. So then up here is easier to get across. And then I have to wait till like 11. I have to basically wait till 12 tomorrow morning to finish that section. Not 12 tomorrow morning in today's time, but in game time. In game time, we have to wait till like 12. Because that's when the game needs me to be over there. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop rambling about it. What? Are we gonna fucking get up there? It's taking for fucking ever. I'm trying not to stare up at her buns, but just to take a... The fuck was that? It's coming from that way somewhere. I don't know where it was. It's fucking right there. I can't stop, bastard. He's using some mental math to do something stupid. There we go. Okay, now we did it. See, I didn't pay attention that I had no stamina for that.
But a momentary distraction.
Is that what the step-by-step blueprint making of a rock monster, I guess. What's up, little dude? Alright, I think I actually kind of know what I need to do here, actually. Oh, it's that. I think it is something to do with this, obviously. Then you have this little bean right there. It's like that. Yay! Shit. Yay! The day has been saved and the adorable beans now are together at last. And they're doing a dance! They're doing a dance! They're doing a dance together! Or you little dance together! Look at them dance! Do, 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 do. They were just dancing. They were just dancing. See, sometimes this is good. This game is good. Sometimes this game has some good things going on with it, and I do like it. Like, I can't help it. There are some things in this game that are just like way too good and way too precious, and I can't help it. I just can't, because it's just there's just some things that are just too cute, like that. Like, they're just adorable little beans just dancing together. Can you really be mad about that? Like, come on, man. Like, you can't be mad at that. It's just adorable. It's just adorable.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra.
I pick up that, which will go like that, which will give me that one, which is good. I've done most of my weekly missions, except for the furnishings. I do have to do the furnishings real quickly as well. But I should, while I'm at it too, I need to not do the furnishings too much. I need to fix that as well. I need to like save up some of the, like the instant, like I need to go every single day and collect the instant pot of ramen basically, and like the same thing with like the frickin' the coins, because I also have to collect the coins every single day too. Because if I can continue If I just continue collecting those things, it's gonna be so good. Especially when I get to the point where the Realm Depot is, you know? When like the whole Realm Depot part is done. Get that one made. I still gotta go a little bit higher, so purchase wood in the Realm Depot. I thought I had all of the wood, which is the problem.
Like I said, it's kind of annoying because there's a lot of shit that you have to fucking do.
I need to buy all that. Trust rank, I need like a bunch more. Realm Depot, because I need to get like to trust rank 8. Then I have the ability to just buy heroes wit. I can buy sanctifying. That's probably the only reason I'm really trying hard to actually, you know, do anything with this. I don't, like I said, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I buy some of these and that they will let me do anything actually. Oh, actually maybe. Hang on. Furnishing. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That would be exactly what I need to do, actually. Hang on. Because I have a whole bunch of stuff. Some hardwood floors. Books should be easy. Create furnishings. Yeah, boy. Like, they're only gonna give me, like, only so much, but... But, like I said, I can come over here and I can just go, like... And then just go back, and then I have the ability to just go, like... That... Which will give me all of that right there, other than like that. So that's going to be really good, actually, now that I think about it. Because that's actually going to be really good here. It builds up my trust rank. I kind of forgot that that's how I could do that. Because I'm kind of an idiot. But, making sure I buy a lot of the stuff. Actually, buy some beds. Ooh, a fireplace. Like I said, I have a lot of things, so, like, it's not gonna matter to me. The bookshelf. Oh, a music player! Koi pond. Yes, it's gonna happen. Aye! Hot springs. Stone foundation. No, it's not. That's not. I don't need that. Big bookshelf. Big bookshelf. Whatever that is. Like, I'm just gonna buy several. Oh, I want the clock. Like, I'm just gonna spend a lot. I have like 25,000 of those things. It's not gonna matter to me what I spend it on right now. Oh, fucking yes, a knight. I want it. This toys. Is that a safe? No, it's not a safe. Oh, my little dude. And then when I have the time and the ability to do it, I'm just gonna like get all of them and be good. So that's probably, I guess, the best way to do that then. to slowly grow this thing up and get to that point where I can actually buy these things. Because at that point, the only reason I'll be using this would basically just to farm the blah blah blah. So then I can actually get these things, which I'm guessing. I'm refreshing to. I'm guessing you get like a certain number of these to be able to purchase every single week or so. Which is, to be fair, that's fine. Yeah, like 1 a week. I would hope maybe you can get like 5 to 10 of each one of these things every single week. I think that would be actually pretty neat. Because it'd be a lot easier to get like, you know, get like 5 to 10 of those here, 5 to 10 of those here, 5 to 10 of those here. I think it'd be kind of nice. I'd like that. I really would.
If you ever have any questions about the...
No, I do not. But now I do have idea of what I can do. Make total obtain varnishings, which grows my BP a little bit even higher. I have to wait until I get on PlayStation for the other part for that, which is gonna kind of suck. What's this? Oh yeah. Acid. Oh, I get actually. Ooh. I do have some pulls too. I do have that. I could have an extra of sanctifying wish, but I don't have that right now. Hello. Hi. How are you?
I have 2 pulls right here, baby.
Woo! Constant over the centuries. But human
Raven.
or a bubble rising.
Yeah, no, it's nothing on that one either. God dang. One more pull. Could not hurt. It did hurt. I got nothing out of it.
Well, dang.
I'm gonna try to use that and save up on this. I could just say F it and go with that. But I do need some of those. Do I have... I don't know how many of those I have. But I do know that they're needed. I don't want to waste it on that. Use some of that real quick. And one of those. One more pull is always good. Pull more pull.
So I can always get more.
The more I pull, the more I get. The more I get, the more I can pull. And plus, like, collecting these things right now, and, like, saving them up at the moment is kind of actually really good. I could grab some more cash, but I don't need to spend any more cash. Fuck it, I'm gonna need them anyways at some point when I'm building another character. So, fuck it! Okay, let's get the fuck out of this area. And where am I supposed to go again? Oh yeah, you gotta go back to Natlin and wait for it to turn like 11 or 12? 11 to 13 the next day. Some shit like that. But I do know I could just, whenever I get a chance, go into my PlayStation and then like, I'll be able to do that right there, which would be good. Let's get this, because I do have... right here, which is an extra 10 of them, which is good. I do have some of these, which might give me... not a damn thing. Okay. I somehow already passed it. That sucks. Oh man. It sucks. Okay. Okay. Well, either way, I could continue the storyline and just like be done with that. But, and here's the big but. What I could do is end this stream early for the night, because I had some fun. Either be done for the rest of the night here, or, here's the other, or I could turn on the PlayStation, reset, and come back, just racing some Gran Turismo, you know. I have the ability to go do that. Because I don't want to burn myself out with this thing right here. I kind of want to, like, not work too hard, if you know what I mean. Because, like I said, it's nice to be able to do what I'm doing here, to be fair, which is kind of good. I just don't want to, like, go too hard into playing this game, you know. I want to try to, like, step away from it a little. What the hell is Kanich doing?
Got it.
Scare people?
Oh, it's one of the talking things.
What did you just say? Oh, too bad. All the lucrative gigs are already under the purview of the almighty Dragon Lord, and we...
Ignore a how, traveler. If you'd like, right.
I forgot this was going on for just a moment there. So seeing him, I was like, oh, Kanich. But I forgot that they were doing like the anecdotes of the Bonardi, forgot what it was called. The blah 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 blah. I'm not even gonna touch that. I am not gonna touch that. Why? Because all I've been hearing is bad things about the Stygian Onslaught and the bullshit rewards you get for it. And by bullshit rewards, I'm meaning, like, apparently you can get skins for your weapons, and those weapons only last for 40 days. So once you finish it, you go back the next event period time, you go in there to do it again. It's all bullshit. It's FOMO bullshit. You don't get to keep anything, which is stupid. And plus, the Dust of Enlightenment stuff, also kind of just, like, really, really dumb. It's one of those things where free-to-play players, or people who don't have the money to keep up with the fucking grind set that this game has, it's not worth it. Don't frickin' deal with it. This was kind of fun. That one was kind of fun. But Stygian of Onslaught, I just keep hearing bad things about it, so I would not recommend doing it. And the weapon skins are cool and all, but like I said, you have to bust your ass. You have to have high level character. You have to be you have to be a whale to get through it, from what was being said. And then once you finally get through it and you get your, like, weapon skin, you have to grind out, because you can get super epic, like, 5-star weapon skin sets, and then you're grinding and freaking battling out for those. It's really dumb. It's a waste of time. No point, no need, no care. But this here gives you rewards. Actually, pretty good rewards. 30,000 Mora, 3 Sanctifying, 3 Hero Swits, and 30 Prims. So you get 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 12. That's 120 Prims. But 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 Hero Swits, which is 9. 12 Sanctifying Liquids. And 120,000 Mora, which I'll rather go with that. I'll rather put the time into doing that real quick, just to talk to some of the characters, get that over with, you know, compared to, you know, freaking dealing with that and just, like, getting barely anything. But I will be doing this. I will be doing Skark's mission, so then I can get I'm gonna have to do Skirk's thing next week. Because I actually do need the Shivada gems. Prims will be good. Ensnaring Gaze. I don't know if I need any of those specifically, but I kind of do need some of those. So I'll probably be doing that. I do need to do it though. And I keep looking at this because I need to go get on my PlayStation account for that. Dang it. What the fuck is he talking about? It's gonna be this right here, which then I have to go all the way back around. But right to there, and then I can continue with the storyline of the game.
All the world holds dear is but a back.
No!
Drop of constant motion.
Son of a bitch! I pressed the wrong buttons. All I know is I'm gonna go for May. Hopefully this gets done, but once this one's done, hopefully it should be done. But I might go for like another 30-ish minutes. I don't want to continue until like till 9 o'clock, so or past 9 o'clock. I mean, because I want to get some sleep. I've not gotten a good night's sleep in freaking 2.5 weeks, so I want to get some sleep. So then I can get prepared for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the Drunk series, the return of the Prodigal Son series. Drinking heavily and playing video games, yeah. So I'm taking a 4-week break, approximately 4 weeks. I have to look again because of health-related issues. So I'm gonna be back playing that tomorrow night, which is gonna be very, very fun. Hopefully, changing up the way I get prepared, changing up the way the stream goes, all that nonsense. We're gonna continue and hopefully get closer and closer to beating the Great Circle. That's what I want to do. So I'm having fun with it.
Just follow me.
Of course.
They better not try to attack. So I'll have to kick some ass. Have to kick some ass. Hang on, it's not that one. Hang on, what is it? There we go. Took me a minute to figure out how to fucking work this thing. Treasure chest! As soon as I saw that, I was like, I kind of need to do that. It's something that needs to be done here. Oh, paint. No, there's the 3 colors. And I'm supposed to go all the way down that way or that way. Okay, so it's supposed to be down that way. There you go. What? Okay, what am I supposed to do? I have no idea. We're just gonna go with it. Fuck it. I don't know what's supposed to happen here. No, I almost fucked that up. I almost fucked that up. I almost fucked that up. I almost fucked that up again because I suck.
This should be it.
So is it? No, it's actually a rock. I was about to say, was it a false rock? But no, it's an actual rock.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed...
Everyone ready?
I like how everyone's ready to, like, fight. It's like, don't need to fight. Enter the depths. Alright, it's asking for a different setup, so let's set up differently for this one real quick. Probably should set up like this.
This will be interesting.
Because they still have her causing that, and then, you know, some freeze, which I should probably do something different, but I need Jean, because Jean's gonna be good, and then Navia. Alright, son of mother... I probably don't need Navia, but I want Navia. Okay, so apparently it's just like, yeah, no, you can't be doing this. You need a proper team for that shit right there. You need your team to be level 90.
Mysteries.
You need your team to be level 90 right now. That's what you need right now. You don't need to do what you're doing right here. You need to have a proper team of level 90. It just lets me know even more that I need to grind.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley line.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well...
Sit lolly mommy, let's go.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Probably not.
Gridok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this.
All the bases.
They're looking for something completely
Don't
different.
jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
Okay. I see what you're saying there. But I also want to look around real quick. It looks kind of nice right here. We're going to go inside this hole in the wall right there. You know, just holes in the wall, man. The holes in the wall, what we had to go into. Holes in the wall.
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Try removing it. Oh. That's what she meant.
Whoa, we passed straight through.
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
They're gonna try to start a fight or something. Ah, yeah, with the Doors of Resurrection
That's
activated.
it?
Yeah.
Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going.
So I'm gonna stop right here for the moment. I think the one guy that's with the group right now is the only one that of the outsider group that is actually interested in the archaeological evidence, like looking around and seeing all of this stuff. He's the only one that's actually studying all of this, compared to Montesquieu and the Abyss Order guy, or the the Abyss Order, or the I forgot what they're called right off the bat. My face, 'cause my face is stupid. But he's the only one that seems intrigued and interested in all this. While everybody else is just like seemingly sketchy in the background, just like sketchily doing things right now, which kind of sucks.
If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because on our person, we were carrying the same color.
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
Take me up.
Okay, so that's kind of neat. I like that. What is that? Is that a message for... Ah, it's Amazon Prime Video. What that is. Give me more of that, please. Another door of resurrection. Erections.
Wait, what was that? What is this?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality.
It's a realm of Oh, great.
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same. Correct?
Hatsumiku!
Celine? What? No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why, guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising.
Right. I'm just gonna guess going yellow. Cause I have no fucking idea where I'm supposed to go.
There are monsters here too?
Oh, lovely.
Creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
You bastard! Fuck you. Okay, so now what do we... Oh, shit. Fuck.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You would see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Lucky. Strike a pose. Propagate.
Illusion shattered.
Scatter.
So that still works. That's good. What the fuck?
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad. I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so
I'm pretty sure I'm just getting absolutely lucky. Pretty sure I'm just getting very, very lucky. Like, it's just the game's just like, we know you're an idiot. Just, here you go.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
But the one guy is like the only other one.
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like...
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Oh, it's time to fight. It's time to fight.
Take a closer look. It's an important
It'd be about
piece
time to fight.
You may not.
Yep. Yep, time to fight. Are we gonna fight, or are we just gonna be like, you know, cutscened?
What are you doing?
Paimon, shut the fuck up.
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler. We make a good...
We know what's gonna happen, Paimon. This happens all the time.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited...
I haven't even heard of it, lady. Come on.
Commercial success. I knew you were fishy.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research.
Alier
Not
is the
artifact
only
itself.
other one that is
What if
interested
it's
to be
damaged or
here.
destroyed?
Shut it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle...
What if that was my goal all along?
Oh, cause he's a prick.
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes, was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But, make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Tibet. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
How?
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye.
Okay.
Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire...
Calm down.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat. We don't need to worry about more reports.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations.
What if I give you a portion of the
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
What the so he's gonna destroy it because he...
If I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even.
Okay, Scooby-Doo villain of the week. Jesus.
No one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. I will never accept that someone from this backwards
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
200 years before me.
Got some people to find now.
Truth is in the eye of the beholder. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes... Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue... you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, from a practical perspective...
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so...
the wrath of Granny Itzley. I knew from the beginning...
That's
that
why
you
I want to
accept my
sleep.
invitation, considering you've lived longer than... With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real.
That's a no, then?
Done running your mouth?
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Easy.
That's right. I didn't...
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase...
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader!
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a...
It's all been a lie
Okay.
from the very beginning.
I don't care who...
Okay, fine, cool, whatever. Fine, that's cool. I'm fine with that.
Springboard!
Torn to oblivion.
Hey there! Feeling lucky? A proper send-off from the Spinaloo.
Bitch. Bitch.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Nat.
When did this person get so strong? Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey!
And they slowly walk away.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause. The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Yeah, Scooby-Doo villain of the week. Sets up explosions. Love it.
You were supposed to wait until I made it.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Nope. Grodek, you're fucking staying, you bitch.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll...
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss.
Wait, don't!
What the fuck is happening now?
Where are we? Back in the maze? Good point. She'll know how to... Let's see.
Nope. It's not gonna be Silali.
Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
It's somebody else entirely.
The special color? The one you... You're right.
Run!
Lead the way,
Is this gonna be a full cutscene, or am I gonna be able to do something still? Apparently it's gonna be a cutscene and a loading screen, I guess, all in one. With no voice acting, so it's not gonna really matter too much. Well, to be fair, if it's gonna be who I think it is, Lumine and Aether have not...
Triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
Okay.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long
Okay, so
time.
she... Okay, well, whatever. I'm not even gonna fucking question it
This is no
anymore.
time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows different. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Seatlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natla. When people leave deep impressed, these connections are that is how I created my maze. The connections between. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, this space is because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my...
Well,
that makes
at
sense.
the very least, you have a connection to me.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace.
Seatlali.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me.
So you think...
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me but you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here.
Seatlali, ever since...
I don't know. I really don't. It's just weird at this point. I don't get this part right here. And just the way it's trying to set it up, it's just really weird. And I don't know why we get pulled right into this memory bank of colors and whatnot, and how we're supposed to get out of it. I really don't know.
Your color.
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color and some...
I have to get out of here.
Seatlali, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit...
But you could lose a portion of...
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas. Traveler?
When you entered
the God dang it.
Constructed, after 200 years, the Night Kingdom harbor. This means that even without...
What did you say?
Although she doesn't know how to wield it, she unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your That was enough to guide her to this space. Well, Seatlali.
Traveler? Traveler!
Find me! Fuck me! We need to do stuff.
Seatlali's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank...
Wheat ceiling.
Seatlali!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Are you gonna blush this time? Because last time we held hands, you were super into me. Or you're super into it. Like, yeah. Like, so into it. Like, girl.
place was so... Woo! We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui...
He was most likely trapped inside that space. The external structures supporting that space.
He still preferred that to being caught. They were standing a bit further away, right? They...
Oh, Alair.
Hello.
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick!
I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a...
Yeah, no,
terrible
like I said,
person.
he seemed like the
I
only
couldn't
one that was
stop him from
actually
running,
truly
so I
interested in
stayed
finding
behind
out
and
more
tried to
about it.
find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you made...
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
No, we'll catch up. We'll
That
beat his
way?
ass.
Unless, traveler,
Alair.
I'll wait here for the tribal guards. I'm so...
I'm yawning like a mofo right now, which is what's gonna annoy me. I'm like yawning way too much right now. Like way too much. Like sleepy yawn, which is like bad. Like I said, I have not been sleeping very well, so that's why it's like kind of hard to continue these things. And being out of Mountain Dew for like the last hour has not really helped, because I'm starting to like get to the point of like crashing. Other than that, the Zoro stopped him.
Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs.
Yeah, they kind of like already figured out.
off about him yesterday. So I set a few things in motion.
My bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with...
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most.
Loss of money.
Particularly effective on weak minds.
Serves him...
I just want to go home.
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guard.
Right! The special scroll! But...
Don't worry. Wheatzealing's technique hasn't been lost at all. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory...
Tlepo!
I knew you'd want to tag along.
Yeah, let's go. You're a cutie poo. You're a cutie patootie pie. We're going over to her page. We'll have fun because like you're adorable. You're an adorable Barb. I like adorable Barbs. Actually, I could just go from here and go across and then jump and fly down. And it might be a little bit easier than where I was before, which would be kind of nice. I might have to slow down here in a moment because, like, I might not have enough, you know, stamina to actually freaking make the jump. Because that's what happened last time. I was running, I wasn't paying attention to my stamina, I did the jump, I got onto the ledge, and then I freaking fell because I didn't have enough stamina, so I died. Aggressively died. Which, is, to be fair, was my fault. I was not paying attention to where I was and how long it was going to take me to get there. Why? I almost again jumped off to my death, which would not have been very fun. Like I said before, it's not very fun to just jump to your death. But we made it inside, so that is going to be good.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Wheatzealing's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Seatlow?
Follow me.
What do I need to do? Is Telepo gonna get a hug? Are you gonna hug Telepo? He needs a good nuzzle. She's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna give Telepo a nuzzle. He needs a nuzzle. He's been asking this entire time. Can I have a nuzzle? Can I have a cuddles? I just want a snuggles. Sometimes it's just really good to snuggle your pet.
Place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Does she? Well, she is like 500 years old, so.
Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to
Oh,
show
she's
you
not.
directly relates to woven scrolls.
She's just a normal people. She's not like freaking Sitlali. Oh shit! I thought she was gonna be like Sitlali, but then died in like a freaking battle or something like that. I didn't know she was a normal person who was just freaking old as shit and passed away like 200 years, like 100 or 200 years ago. I thought she was like Sitlali, which just makes no sense. She's perpetually attractive, you know, forever. Because Sitlali, she's a lolly. It's gonna make sense that she's like 1,000 years old. Like Rory Mercury.
You probably want to challenge me, right?
God
I know
dang
you
it.
don't have the strength for a real fight.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for it.
So it begs the question how old Sitlali is and what even is Sitlali.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the
Yeah,
night.
so I'm gonna have to try to figure that out because I don't know what Sitlali is and why she's so old. Or how she's so old and stays the same.
Do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history
Is
is
a memory of people. And how do you record memories?
our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with...
I know that, but something this important?
As your friend, I admit. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day.
I know you'll understand
For
one
now,
day.
will you accept my final request?
Just this once.
Just this once.
I understand now, Wheat Ceiling. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it.
I don't
Traveler, Paimon?
Okay, lead the way, Silalimali. Club hopes you bring the woven scroll outside for you to paint, so you're not breathing in the spray paint inside the doors. You know, you don't want to spray paint indoors like that. You get very fucked up. Whoa. Yeah, that's exactly why you don't want to do that indoors. You get all fucked up. You get so high that you forget why you're high. Or that and getting so high, you forget that you are high. You go to a new plane of existence.
Through the horizons
It's like breathing in brake cleaner in the garage with the door closed. You fucking start seeing the rainbow. You start hearing what colors sound like, and you know, seeing what music looks like in the sky. You know, the smell of things just becomes what it tastes like. It's all the fucked up things. You get all messed up. It's probably the same thing that happened.
To beckon adventurous souls.
What do we have?
And
What?
azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown.
I'm just over here talking about brake cleaner and being in a garage, and then just all of a sudden we're just like, here we go. Here's something that might actually be worthy of, you know, listening to because it's part of the storyline. But no, I'm just thinking of something completely different.
And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just
anything else?
In the end,
Oh, that's what she looked like when she was younger? Hatsu Miku? Interesting. But then again, it makes me question, how old is Sitlolly, and what even is Sitlolly?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too.
Cool beans, thank you.
All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
the task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
So the ultimate power was, you know, coloring scrolls with pretty colors and memories. Because friendship. It always comes back down to friendship. I don't... It always comes back down to friendship. Friendship is the guiding light to everything in life, apparently. Even in video, every single goddamn thing. Friendship is magic. Magic is friendship. Colors are friendship. Friendship is magic, and so colors is also magic. Magic is colors. I don't fucking know.
My Little Pony.
Hold on! You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirit.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them.
Okay.
The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
Okay, see, I don't freaking know what... I actually don't know what they're talking about now. You can see the special color, right?
Special color, right? The essence of that color is memory. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them, even though I only and, well, ever since Sweet Ceiling died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
I know, you haven't wanted to sleep with any women ever since.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever.
The lesbian jokes for the game make sense because the characters are designed mostly for Aether. Like, they don't really change too much of anything other than maybe changing he to she here and there and some of the writing. Everything is still written the exact same as it was for Aether because they're expecting you to pick Aether, apparently. So all the interactions are kind of a bit thirsty. So, like, you can see some of the female characters being a bit hot for Lumin, mostly because they were hot for Aether.
But Claw never stopped.
Which kind of makes it a bit more yummy, if you know what I mean.
Despite I knew exactly
Even though it's a
what he was
Chinese
doing.
game.
And
And they
yeah,
don't
if I
technically
ever did
support
share my
that,
memories with
but
someone, I guess that
they
person
kind of
would be a friend.
unintentionally support it in
But
this game, which is kind of
It
interesting.
never got this time though. Take this. I guess.
It's a cloth. You just want to say that, here, I gave you this so you can smell it and think of me.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief.
Or the same color as your outfit and your hair and your eye, your whole aesthetic. I'm just...
Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head.
Who knows? You apparently live forever.
Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory.
You probably will still live...
My color and
You'll
your
probably still remember. You'll probably still be alive. Sitlolly, calm down.
Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think?
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Seatlolly, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory.
So that's why...
That when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created
Got
between
it.
our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts because you. And that's why the traveler could hear your thoughts too.
Quick thinking. But only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Why would you want to get rid of it? Are you upset? Are you tired of me thinking about what's going on downstairs?
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories.
Just
So,
like,
after everything we just went through, I bet you can. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the
okay,
other.
so no, she's making that up. She just wants to keep us thinking about each other. She wants to keep a mental connection.
I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know it'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing.
Bible, get out of the way!
Had a few drinks.
Oh, so you can turn it off? That's a shame. Oh, so you can turn it off? That's good. That's a shame.
Shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses.
Keep it on. Keep it on. I know you get flustered when you hear some of the other thoughts, so Lolly. I know. I know. You like it.
Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
From my experience so far in this playthrough, you have been very intrigued by some of the things, apparently. Paimon's just like, what the fuck is going on? Can you guys just let me in on it? Until the morning. Oh, God. I thought it was gonna be over, but no, it is not over. We still have to do more. Damn it. Well, at least I can just like do a double check, like how much more. I think I'm almost done with it. It's like some like 8 to like 11 or something, stuff like that. Cause it's actually past 9. I was gonna try to stop before 9, but you know that did not freaking happen. That never happens. I was busy in this savior location. So yep. So I gotta do a different thing now. Hang on, what the heck is happening here? Okay, so I can't do this. Okay, so god damn it. So I hate that part because I have to keep going back and motherfucking forth. I hate that part. So I'm not gonna continue that tonight. I am of the sleepy. I need a shower and I want to go to bed so I can at least try to sleep in and get some extra rest for tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is the return of the Drunk series after a 4-week hiatus for health purposes. We're going to try to continue playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on PlayStation 5 while getting, hopefully, plastered. And, you know, have a different eating habit before and after, so I don't, you know, I fix some of the other issues that I've been having with it over the last several months. So yeah, we're gonna be done for the night. So thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. Want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. Tomorrow, like I said, will be around like 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back for the Drunk series, while I'll be drinking heavily and playing video games. This time, like I said, we're playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I think we're on part 8 or 9. I have to look. I haven't looked because, like I said, I've been off of doing like that series. And I haven't had a drop of alcohol in about like 4 weeks for medical reasons. But now I'm in the clear, and I should be able to have that stuff and get fucking wasted again. And then it wasn't health reasons the way you might think. It was like other issues, like stomach, intestine issues, not liver. So my liver is fine. I'm not having anything like that. Stomach. And then after that, Sunday, I don't know if I'll be able to get up or want to get up, because I'll probably be hungover to watch the F1, the Hungarian GP race in the morning, because it's like 9 in the morning, I think. I'd have to double check. And then Inter Miami is going to be going up against PSG at 12 p.m. I'm probably not going to stream that either, because like I do not think that would go over very well. Even though I'm like a Miami fan at heart for every single team when it comes to like any sport, it's always Miami for me. But regardless, I should probably be like in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. I should be back with like a long format stream, hopefully a hungover stream, and then we'll be back Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the usual stuff. I think next week, because it's gonna be the 4th of July week, and it'll be a little bit different because I'm gonna have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off from work, so it's gonna be a little bit different. I think there's gonna be like 2 coffee streams, early morning coffee streams. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna go. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. Goodbye.